So I'm going to make a video of pregnancy comebacks that I've discovered for all of the wonderful mommies to be out there, since we all have to deal with these people who do not have filters on their mouth. The first one that I'm going to start with is actually from the stir.cafemom.com. Um, and someone says to you, "You look like you're about to explode." And someone could say, "Really? I had no idea. I was feeling quite svelte today. Thanks for the earth-shattering observation." A lot of people love this one. "Can I touch your belly?" Sure, it's totally acceptable to grip a stranger's body. Did you want to feel me up too while you're at it? um, you can't possibly have so many months left, like whether it be 2, 3, whatever. Your response? Wow, you know so much about this. I should just quit going to my obstetrician and just come straight to you. If someone says, "Are you sure you don't have twins in there?" You could say, "Yes, I'm pretty sure I'd be aware if I was carrying 2 babies, but thanks for checking." I heard one of the girls in the group say, when someone said, "Are you sure you're not carrying twins?" They replied to the person, "Actually, I'm having quadruplets." So that was pretty funny. um, the next one, "Are you going to breastfeed? And this impacts you how? Did you want to taste the milk?" Um, someone says to you, "You are absolutely having a boy or girl." You could respond, "Really? You want to see the ultrasound? Take your old wives' tales and shove them." If someone says to you, "Should you really be eating or drinking that?" You could say, "Should you be allowed to speak?" Are you happy? Well, no, I'm terrified out of my mind, but did you really want to know that? What a stupid question. Did you plan this? Do I look like I planned this? And mind your own damn business. And the last one is, "Wow, you're going to have your hands full." You'd reply, "I'm going to go jump off a bridge now, thanks." That was the first one. Um, Let me see here. Another one that I found that was funny was pregnantchicken.com. It's the clever pregnancy comebacks. When someone says, "You're huge," you could say, "I know, it's like I'm growing a whole baby or something." You could say, "Holy shit." You could say, "I don't know why either. All I consume these days is cocaine and Diet Sprite. Weird, right?" um, if someone says to you, "Don't you know what causes that?" You could say, "Public pools, right?" You could say, "Yes, fucking." You could also say, "Why are you asking? Can't you remember?" If someone says to you, "How many more babies are you going to have?" You could say, somewhere between 1 and 47. You could also say, "It depends on how many we sell." Or you could say, "We plan to keep going until we have an ugly one." You're not going to find out the sex, but don't you want to know? I would. It would drive me crazy. And then you could say, "Well, that's a short drive anyway, isn't it?" You could say, "It wouldn't matter anyway because we're naming it Thermos the Third, whether it's a boy or a girl." Or you could say, "I'm not really sure. I'm kind of hoping it's neither and just gas." When someone says to you, "Should you really be eating that?" You could say, "No, I should be eating lots of it." Or you could say, "Well, seeing as you're already eating your foot, I figured I may as well eat this." Or you could say, "Why? Because you think it's as dangerous as asking me that question?" It's, let me see here. Sorry, my page is taking forever to load. Still taking forever. Okay, I'll just start from the bottom. "Was this an accident?" You could reply, "Were you?" You could also say, "As much of an accident as if I fired out and punched you in the face right now." Or you could reply, "Yes, I tripped and fell on a dick." Feeling fat yet? Whoa, I was just gonna ask you the same question. How weird is that? That's right, feeling fat with a PH. Hooker. You feeling lucky, punk? You still haven't had that baby yet? You could say, "I'm trying to hold it in so I can finish a novel I'm working on." "Oh, I had it, I just left it in the car earlier." Asshole that states the obvious says what? Don't worry, you'll know when your husband starts paying me child support. "I had it yesterday, but I'm trying to shoplift this basketball. So could you bug her off? Do you mind?" And then someone else had said, not on this here, but when someone said, you still haven't had the baby yet, just say, oh no, I had it yesterday, but I kind of missed the baby in my belly, so I shoved it back in there. If someone says to you, you better sleep now because once that baby gets here, and you could say, why, don't they sleep? Next time you'll tell me they poop too. Or you could lower your voice and say, actually, I don't sleep now. I just sneak into your bedroom and watch you sleep. You sleep like an angel. My secret, dirty little angel. Or you could say, sleep is for pussies and ugly people. Someone says to you, you're so small. You could reply, a really heavy person said that to me yesterday too. I guess it's all relative. Or you could say, I had my internal organs removed so that I wouldn't have to buy bigger pants. You could also say, I know, I can still deliver a clean roundhouse to someone's face. Isn't that great? If someone were to say to you, the nursery ready? You could say, nah, the baby isn't going to be staying with us. My page keeps freezing. I'm sorry, guys. I have too many pages open. Say, yep, the sock drawer is all ready to go. Or you could say, sort of, we're just waiting for the electric fencing to be installed. If someone says to you, are you sure you're not having twins? You're so big. As I said, someone said, no, I'm actually having quadruplets. Or you could say, shh, it's actually a litter of puppies, but don't tell anybody yet. Or you could say, no, I actually have a condition called you're a dick. You should Google it. It's spelled exactly the way it sounds. Did you say twins or violins? Oh, okay, I guess both sounded kind of stupid. You must have wanted a boy or girl instead. You know, whichever they say. You must have wanted a boy instead. You must have wanted a girl instead. You could say, actually, I was hoping for a kitten that could burp glitter. You could say, yes, I'm having a custom t-shirt made that says, I got pregnant and all I ended up with was this perfect baby boy or baby girl. Or you could say, I'll just trade it for something else in the hospital. Someone says to you, you're just hormonal. You could reply, shall I tell your family that those were your last and final words? You could say, I was simply hormonal, Your Honor. I didn't mean to stab him in the neck with a pencil. I think you mean hormonal. The H is silent when you're speaking in moron. How are you going to handle another one? Oh, we're selling the oldest on eBay. Oh, it'll be fine. I drink a little. Or you could say, I just won't pick this one up when it cries. I figure that'll free up a lot of my time. Oh, my favorite one. How you feeling? I don't know, I'm still a little drunk. Strangely violent today. It's funny that you should ask that, and then abruptly walk away. Here's another one. You should not be drinking or doing anything else that's none of their damn business. You could respond, oh my gosh. Are you sure? I had no idea. My doctor said it was fine, but thank God you are here to save me from what is it exactly caffeine will do? You could also say, the voices say I can have caffeine. I don't fuck with the voices. Calf make pregnant Hulk smash! You also shouldn't be wearing those jeans, but I didn't bring that to your attention. This is the best I can do since kicking the methamphetamine habit. It's not caffeine. It's doctor-prescribed laxative tea because this pregnancy is making me so constipated that I have these terrible hemorrhoids. Oh, sorry, was that too much information? You're right, tequila is better. Or you could just say, fuck off. My favorite one that people have been asking me lately, or saying to me lately, and this is my personal one that I made up. Someone was like, wow, you're huge. When do you do again? And I just rubbed my belly and I was like, any minute now. Oh my gosh, watch your shoes. You know, water breaking, haha. And that actually really scared the crap out of him, which was really funny. Let me see here. If someone says, "Oh my, your bump is so big," or "Oh my, your bump is so small," you could say, "That's so funny because someone said the exact opposite to me yesterday. But as my doctor says, anyone who thinks bump size is an indication of the size of my baby is clearly misguided. It's just like assuming a man who drives a big car has a big." You could finish that. "Childbirth is the most painful thing that you will ever go through, sweetheart." You could respond, "Yes, I figured it was called labor and not rest and relaxation for a good reason. Personally, I couldn't think of anything more painful than not having this baby, so I'm really looking forward to the birth and bringing he or she into our lives." And then you could, respond with the honest remarks. If someone says, "Wow, you're huge," you could say, "Why would you ever think it's okay to say something so inappropriate and hurtful?" Or you could say, "Gee, thanks, that's exactly what a pregnant woman wants to hear." Um, "Man, you must be so ready to be done." You can actually say, "No, actually, I'm enjoying this pregnancy so much, I decided to keep the baby in there forever." Um, the things that people say after your second, third, or fourth baby. "Don't you know how that happens?" "Yep, and obviously we like it and we're really good at it." "So you're going to be done after this one, right?" And the answer is always, "Maybe." "You're so big, or you're so small. Are you sure you're doing however many weeks or however many months?" "Well, according to my dates, my doctor's dates, and 12 ultrasounds, yes. But if you think that's wrong, I'm sure you're right. When do you think I'm due?" Or, "Wow, you're so big already. Are you sure there's just one in there?" "Actually, there's 7. Thanks for noticing." Or you could say, "Gosh, I sure hope so because the doctor said it because of my condition. If there's more than one, it could kill me. You really think I'm that big? Should I get checked?" Or you could always just say, "Are you serious?" Or, "Is there a reason that you have no manners?" "How is that your business?" Or my favorite, "Did you really just ask me that?" "Was this pregnancy a surprise?" Well, my husband and I just bumped into each other naked to see what would happen." "So, do you know what you're having?" "No, I'm hoping for a human, but we'll see what comes out." Considering it's too early for a penis to be in there, we're gonna say it's a girl until we are told otherwise. And let me see here. There's one that says, you're not actually supposed to eat for 2, right?" You could say, "Yeah, but I've lost 15 pounds due to morning sickness so far, so now I'm kind of working my way back up to eating for 1." um, and I'm just reading all the ridiculously rude comments. I can't believe people really say these things to people. But that was some comments there. Hopefully that gave you guys some insight, some things that you could say to people when they say really stupid things to you. And you can make them feel really dumb, or you could just say something funny and walk away. Or you could be like, you could say anything. You could even just walk away. You should be like, "Really? Did you really ask me that?" So, hopefully, gave you guys some pickup lines. Not pickup lines, sorry. Comebacks. Comebacks! My bad. Alright, enjoy guys. Bye.